Blog Talk Radio.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast. Oh, there's sunshine in my soul today, more glorious and bright, and glows in any early sky, for Jesus is my light. Oh, there is sunshine, sunshine, sunshine. When Jesus looks his smiling face, there's sunshine in my soul.
Stevie B's Media Production presents Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast, playing your favorite acappella gospel songs from some of the world's greatest acappella artists. So sit back, relax, and listen to the sweet sounds of voices. Call in live to telephone 713-955-0508 or send us an email to srbutler1009@yahoo.com. So who's riding with Stevie B on the blast tonight? You're listening to Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
But there is sunshine, sunshine, sunshine. When Jesus looks his smiling face, there's sunshine in my soul.
This radio show is the 2018 nominee for the NACAMA, the National Academy Christian Acapella Music Artists Award. This radio show is being broadcast from the great state of North Carolina. This is Stevie B, and I'm the Blaster Master of Acapella Gospel Music. And according to Yvonne, the General Connor from Dayton, Ohio, she says Stevie B is the hardest working Christian DJ in the world today, bless her heart. And my brother Anthony Blunt, he's the radio host for the Gospel Train that airs on Sunday morning on 94.7 FM WWBC 1510 AM in Rockledge, Florida. He said the same thing during our interview on his radio show. So it must be some truth to it. And my brother Ali Ezel from Fayetteville, North Carolina, he said Stevie B is the mouth of acapella gospel music. I like that. But you can't be the Blaster Master if you're not dropping any bombs on your radio show. Now let me get this big iron bird on up off the ground. I've just taken off, and I'm flying 30,000 feet, and I'm dropping bombs everywhere.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are taking back Friday night for the Lord. Oh, yes, we are. For the next 3 hours, I want to play some of your favorite acapella gospel songs from such artists as Straight Company, Dorian Paul, Committed Acapella Chorus, and many, many more. I want to hear from our listeners. And now you give me a call to the live show at 713-955-0508 or you can send me your emails to my new email address, butlersteve1009@yahoo.com, and let me know who's riding with me on the blast tonight. I'm trying to lift up your spirits with these inspirational songs on a Friday night. That's right. It's Friday night, and Stevie B is playing acapella gospel music. So turn up your spiritual ear.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
On tonight's show, ladies and gentlemen, I'm counting down my top 20 acapella gospel songs for the month of March this year, 2020. On tonight, Stevie B's Acapella Gospel Music Blast. I'll be featuring on the show tonight my Funny Bones. You know I love those comedians. My Song of the Week. And my Song of the Week, I'll be playing that single 3 times during this show. That's my Song of the Week. And also my monthly triple spin. And we'll also be featuring my Shout It Outs. So you guys, Stevie B, loose in the booth on the ones and twos. So let's get into the music. The sweet sounds of voices. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as I go through this show tonight, I'll be calling out my on-demand episodes and also my recorded versions for these shows tonight. Now, to get to these shows, just go to my affiliate internet stations, wherever you're getting your favorite podcast from, and just type in Stevie B's Media Production, and you can do this with on Spotify. I like to refer people to Spotify because of the features. They have great features. Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple iTunes, and now on YouTube as well, and also on Deezer, and coming soon to Pandora. So just type in the search bar when you're searching those podcasts, Stevie B's Media Productions. And I also have my recorded version shows. These are the shows that I did for the album debut shows and some of the interviews that I've done in the past. And I took my voice out of those shows, so I'm just playing the music straight. And the music is in beta high fidelity. So I think you'll really enjoy what you're hearing on those recorded version shows. I'll have about 30 of those episodes, all right? So enjoy the ride, ladies and gentlemen, on the blast tonight. Stevie B is on the air.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Coming in at number 20 is my man Thurman Meadows out of Abilene, Texas. His single, he has a new single, May You Delight in Me. Now, I did an exclusive interview with Thurman here on the broadcast. That was episode number 90. Really had a great time talking to Thurman on the show and really enjoyed talking to him and his family. So enjoy the ride, ladies and gentlemen, on the blast tonight. Thurman Meadows coming in at number 20.
You're in the mix with Stevie B, the Blaster Master of Acapella Gospel Music.
Delight in me, oh Lord.
Lord, I love you.
May you
Lord, I need
you. In me,
God, you are my joy.
Because my heart,
and Lord, if there's anything that is standing between me and you, God, strip it away. I want to be close to you, Lord. Close to me.
May you delight in me,
oh God. May you delight in me, because my heart, it longs for you. Yeah, right where you are, yeah, in me, oh Lord, may you is better than being with you, God. Just to be in your presence, Lord.
I want to give a shout out to one of my homeboys. I hadn't seen this brother. It's been about 30 years. His name is Dwayne Harp. We called him D.D. Harp. Growing up, D.D. Harp, he lives out in San Antonio, Texas. D.D. Harp, Stevie B, wants to give you a shout out.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
What's up, everybody? This is Bruce.
This is Demario.
This is Cranston.
This is Tori.
And this is Jordan.
We are Rain.
And you're listening to
Stevie B.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Coming in at number 19, One Hope in Christ from Louisville, Kentucky. They have a new single. This is the title track of their 2018 album, Make a Way. Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to love this song. I did an album debut of that album here on the broadcast. That was episode number 72. Check out these on-demand episodes, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to love these shows. And also, I did a recorded version of that live show here on Blog Talk Radio. That's episode number 7 on my recorded version shows. Now, this group, One Hope in Christ, was the 2018 recipients of the NACAMA, the New Artist of the Year. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy my number 19 song by One Hope in Christ. You got Stevie B on the ones and twos.
Obstacle after obstacle seems to happen in spectacular fashion. I'm grasping for a grip that my faith won't slip as I travel on this spiritual road trip. Up and down I go, where I stop nobody knows, but God, He holds the future, whole wide world in His hands. My plans are not His plans, yeah. He will make a way out of no way. He's the same today as yesterday. The reason I'm happy, I know that you're with me today. God, yes, Lord, I need you. I know that you can make a way. Make a way, a way for your children. Make a way, Lord God, I need you today.
Another day in the world to see what He has prepared for me. Great joy or even challenges, I have no need to stress. God controls everything and supplies supplies my every need. Simple words restore life and peace. When God Almighty speaks, some Satan He'll make way out of no way. If He did it before, I know He'll surely do it again right now today.
I want to give a shout out to Denise Finch. She lives in Charlotte, North Carolina. She's a school teacher there in Charlotte, North Carolina. Denise Finch, Stevie B, wants to give you a shout out.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Hey, this is Melissa Lancaster with the singing group Durant, and you're listening to Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Coming in at number 18 is one of my power groups, Committed Acappella Chorus, out of Rogersville, Alabama. This is their new single, Blessed, Saved, and Sanctified, from their 2017 album, We're Not From Here. Now, we debuted that album here on the broadcast. That's episode number 23. That's a great show. I think you'll really enjoy what you're hearing from this group, Committed Acappella Chorus, and also did a recorded version of that live show here on Blog Talk Radio. That was episode number 9. I did a marathon show. We did quite a bit of work here for Committed here in the last few years. We did a marathon show. That's episode number 49. I think you enjoy that show as well. Also did a recorded version of that live show. That's episode number 16 under my recorded versions. Enjoy my number 18 song, Committed Acappella Chorus. You got Stevie B on the ones and twos.
I'm blessed, I'm saved, and I'm sanctified. I've been washed in the blood of the Lamb. I've been saved by God, the great I am. No more chains binding me by His blood. Know that I've been set free. I don't know why the Lord loved me so. That's why I gotta tell the world everywhere I go. This man named Jesus, don't you know that He changed my life? You know that I'm blessed. Listen, if you only knew what the Lord has brought me through. Talking about a makeover, the Lord made me brand new. I know you see me singing with a smile on my face, but you ought to have been there when He changed my life that day. And now my so-called friends, they don't quite understand this change in me ever since I met the man. Yeah. Hey, well, along came Jesus. He took my wrong and He made it right. You know that I'm blessed. You know I've been washed in the blood of the Lamb. Thank God I've been saved by God, the great I am. No, He broke the chain of sin that had to bind on me. Well, if it wasn't for the blood of Jesus, believe me, I don't know where I'd be. Oh, I can't figure it out, y'all. I don't know why He loves you so. your life. You know that I'm blessed and I'm saved and I'm sanctified. Come on. One more thing, y'all listen. And when I think about what my Savior went through, how he hung, bled, died on the cross for me and you. Hey, I didn't deserve it, but still he took my place. Tell me where would I be if it were not for his grace? Oh, you see, it should have been me, living life out there with no hope. I realized that I should have been dead and gone. Oh, but Jesus came, and I know he paid the price. That I'm blessed, and I'm saved, and I'm sanctified. You know I've been washed in the precious blood of the Lamb. Thank God I've been saved. Great God Almighty. You know he broke the chains of sin off of me. Thank God for the blood of Jesus. His blood set me free. Oh, I don't know why the Lord chose to love me so. And that's why we gotta tell the world everywhere we go. There's a man named Jesus that can take away the pain, wipe the tears away, and give you a bright day. Yeah. This is my own personal testimony. Listen, what a wonderful change has come over me, yeah. Said it's only by the blood of Jesus that I'm not what I used to be. Hey, if you just knew my story and all that he's brought me through, I tell you what he did for me, he can do the same thing to you. Whoa, I'm blessed. Oh, Lord, thank you that you know that I'm blessed. I've been washed in the blood of Jesus. I've been washed in the blood of the Lamb. I thank God I've been sanctified ever since I met the Lord. Yeah, you ought to try. Anybody looking for a change today? That he made me new, and he can do the same thing to you. Hey, I said you ought to try Jesus. That you ought to try the Lord. Hey, he's alright. Said he picked me up, turned my life around, plant my feet on solid ground. Don't you know he changed me? Thank God he changed me. So glad he changed me. Oh yes he did. I don't walk like I used to walk. I don't talk like I used to talk. I don't go the place I used to go. Hey, ever since I met the Lord, hey, well, you ought to try Jesus. You ought to try Jesus.
I want to give a shout out to Amber McMillian. She works here at the Walmart here in Hope Mills. She lives in Hope Mills, North Carolina. Amber McMillian. Stevie B wants to give you a shout out. I told you I wasn't going to forget about you.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Yo, this is Teray Mack representing Mack Music in Jacksonville, Florida, and you're listening to Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Spinning on the ones and twos, it's Stevie B, the Blaster Master of Acappella Gospel Music.
Coming in at number 17 is Durant from Nashville, Tennessee. Their single, Thank You, from their 2007 album, Ride. Now, I did an exclusive interview with Durant on this broadcast. That was episode number 37. I got a chance to talk to the Gooch. I also got a chance to talk to Melissa and her brother Anthony and a few other members of that group. That was a great show. Really enjoyed talking to Durant on the broadcast. And I also did a marathon show for Durant. That was episode number 151. Check out these on-demand episodes. Coming in at number 17, Durant. You got Stevie B on the ones and twos.
I was young and didn't have nowhere to run. I needed to wake up and see what's in front of me. Na na na, there has to be a better way. Sing it again now, better way. So I'm grateful. So I thought of just all never turned away. You're right there, right there. And I thank you, when I felt I had enough. You never turned away. You're right there. Oh Lord, and I thank you all through my lifetime. That you be my world, and everywhere I go, things you taught me they would show.
So many times and changes you've seen me through. I sure enough couldn't have survived without you.
And so I thought of this song to show my appreciation for loving me so. You don't know how much you mean to me. 'Cause even though times got rough, you never turned away. You're right there. You were right there. And I thank you. When I felt I had enough, you never turned away. You're right there. Never turned away. And I thank you. Da 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 da. Oh, I thank you. Lord, I thank you. 'Cause even though times got rough, you never times got rough. And I'm right there, right there. When I felt I had enough, you never had enough. And I thank you, right there by my side, and I thank you. Even though times got rough, you never turned away. You're right there. And I thank you. When I felt I had enough, you never turned away. You're right there. And I thank you.
I want to give a shout out to one of my homeboys from High Point, North Carolina, Darryl Ray Davis. He works for Legal Shield there in High Point. Darryl Ray Davis, Stevie B, wants to give you a shout out.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
This your girl, Tony Washington from Journey Acappella, and you're listening to Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Coming up next week, got my song of the week. This week, we are featuring the group F.G.F.C.C. Future Grown Folk Presents. Now, this group is out of Athens, Alabama, and you're going to love this single from F.G.F.C.C. entitled Grace and Mercy. Enjoy my song of the week by F.G.F.C.C.
It's amazing.
Forget about yesterday and what happened then. Look ahead to the future and forget about our past sins. There's something God has promised us, and He won't take back. So you better come get it, and you better come get it fast. Come on and get your grace. To all mankind, I already got mine. Come on, get your grace. Don't waste your time. Oh, you wonder why I'm always smiling and happy. It's because of all the joy that's deep down inside me. Come from all the grace and mercy my God gives to me. It's available to you too, but you have to come and see. Come get your grace. It's free to all mankind. Get yours, you're gonna get mine. Don't dare miss out on this grace. Don't waste your time. Up your mind. It's grace and mercy free. It's free. If you want to know how you can feel the same way too, hear, believe, repent, confess, and then be baptized too. Got to live your life, and sometimes you will fall and sin. For grace and mercy, please do it and help you walk again.
Yes, that's F.G.F.C.C. Grace and Mercy. I just love that song. I hope you enjoy my song of the week.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Dropping the beat. Stevie B, the Blaster Master of Acappella Gospel Music.
Coming up next, we got my funny bones. You know, I love those comedians because laughter is good for the soul. Enjoy this comedian, Johnny W.
And I love doing comedy in churches, and it's so fun. Church was non-negotiable when I was a kid, though, honestly. Anybody grow up with that, Mom? You're going to church. It was non-negotiable. I grew up Pentecostal. You can't even fake out sick of Pentecostal church as a kid. You'd be like, Mom, I got a scratchy throat. I don't feel like going. Fine, we'll go down for healing. Dang it. I don't want to get healed. I want to watch cartoons. She was awesome, though. She was a little legalistic. I remember one time my friend got a tattoo when I was in youth group. I came running home. Mom, I'm going to get some tattoos like my friend. She was like, that is so neat. Where are you going to live? So that was a cool conversation that we got to have. She could turn on the tears, too. Anybody have the guilt trip, Mom, growing up? Oh, my gosh, moms know how to do it, don't they? One time it was Christmas time coming up, 6 weeks away or so. I was 10 or 11. My brothers and I, we gather around my mom. Mom, what can we get for you for Christmas from us boys? We want to get something for you from us. She was like, I just want you kids to get along. Well, that's not going to happen, okay? What if I keep punching him in the face, but we get you a gift card? How about that? Bath and Body Works. But it was cool, man. And I loved growing up in church. It was okay, man. Children's church was the best. And I love how you guys have like taken this school, man. You transform it into a church building every Sunday. I know that's not easy. You got a lot of volunteers. Let's give them a hand. That's awesome what they do. Pretty cool. And, man, they do a great job with your kids. I was back there watching some stuff going on back there. I love the kids' ministry. I grew up in children's church was the best. Then you get in this is big church. Big church is different, you know. It's confusing for kids sometimes. You know, we don't have a good transition sometimes as church people. You know, they get in here, it's different. You know, none of the songs have hand motions. That's a bummer. And they're not just teaching your kids in there about Jesus. They're teaching them life lessons. They get in here, pastor undoes the whole thing. Back there, we're like, hey, we don't talk to strangers. It's not safe. Don't talk to strangers. Don't do it. Don't talk to strangers. You get in here. What's the first thing he says? Shake hands with somebody you don't know. Anybody else terrified? We did this thing for my church. We do these outreach events in my children's church ministry. We did this thing called Trunk or Treat for Halloween. You guys know what that's all about? Trunk or Treat. I think it's great, man. Reach your community. But it was awesome watching my pastor explain it to the older people like the week before. He was like, we know we don't live in the same time we grew up in. We can't be out there knocking on strange people's doors. It's not safe. What we're going to do, we're going to get all the cars in the parking lot, you know, in the dark, decorate them, and we're going to teach kids that car trunks may be full of delicious candy. Hallelujah. Anybody? Where'd everybody go? And why is it trunk or treat, not trunk and treat? Why is it or not? Makes it sound like you got a 50% chance of making it out of there alive. We flipped a coin, you got the trunk. Slam! Climb back in there deeper, Jimmy. Get some candy. Get in there. Shake hands with somebody you don't know. But I think it's important to plug into church, and I know some of you guys you have two services. You probably have a lot of people who work one service. They serve, and then they come to another service. That's what my church does. My wife and I, we're home. I'm on the road about 175 days a year now, but when I'm home, we try to plug in. I was home a few Sundays ago. We volunteered in the nursery that week. Anybody work in the nursery? And that's the best. Give these people a hand. That's amazing. That's good work. And if you're thinking about volunteering, y'all, the nursery is where it's at because these babies cannot rat you out if it all goes wrong. If you're a parent, I hand you back a crying baby. It's like, look, maybe I dropped him. Maybe he's a brat. Like, you don't get to judge me. This is church. And I noticed you guys are a sticker church. We just started getting the stickers on the kids. Y'all tagging these kids when they come in like they're in the wild. some part of research project. Throw some goldfish crackers down. We'll track their movements. It's weird. But I didn't know what the sticker was about, and my pastor explained it to me. He's like, well, Johnny, it's a security thing. It's got the kid's name on it and a little code at the bottom. The parent gets a piece of paper with that same code. They come back after service to claim their child like it's a coat check. Wonderful. And parents lose that piece of paper at my church. I don't know what your policy is at United, okay? But I don't put up with that mess in my nursery. You come back without that piece of paper, I'm like, I'm sorry, we're keeping him. He works for Jesus now. You knew the risks. They're like, you know me, that's my son. I just dropped him off. I'm like, sir, look, without the receipt, okay? The best I can do is store credit. And then I let him pick out a child of equal or lesser value. So...
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're enjoying the flight tonight on The Blast. I'm playing some of the world's greatest Acappella gospel music artists, the sweet sounds of voices. We're flying 30,000 feet, and I'm dropping bombs everywhere.
Stevie B, Gospel Blast. Stevie B, Gospel Blast. Stevie B, Gospel Blast. Gospel Blast.
It's your favorite DJ, Stevie B, the Blast-a-Master of Acappella gospel music.
I'm counting down my top 20 Acappella gospel songs for the month of March. Coming in at number 16, Vonda Waller from Greenville, Georgia. Her single, What You Really Want From Me. I just love this song. This is from her 2008 album, So Glad You Blessed Me. And Vonda's making her way to the blast sometime this year. I got it scheduled on my calendar. I got to look at it. The year 2020. The Lord bless us to see those days. Enjoy my number 16 song by Vonda Waller. You got Stevie B on the ones and twos.
What you really want from me?
Anything.
Whatever you ask of me.
Yeah.
Lord, I give to thee.
My heart,
body, and soul. Whatever you want from me. Ooh, what you really want from me.
Oh, yeah.
Precious love. Oh, Lord, I give you my all.
Is it really too much to ask me to give up all my past? A life of sin and shame to praise His holy name. Really too much to go wherever He says go, through the rain, through the cold. Indeed, I have to say no when I think about all that He has done for me. When I think about how He died to make me free. When I think about daily He supplies my needs. I could never repay the deeds. Lord, I'm giving you all of me.
Want from me.
What you want from me? What you ask of me? Whatever you ask of me, Lord. My heart, yeah.
Whatever you want from me. What you really want from me?
From
perfect love, precious love. Oh Lord, I give you my all.
It's really too much for me to give you all you need. The very air you breathe, everything that's good comes from me. Really too much to give. Oh, no. My son, that you could live. Your sin, His blood on the cross. Oh, what love. Ever think about all the pain and agony? Ever think about the nails in His hands and feet? Ever think about they pierced Him in His
I want to give a shout out to one of my homeboys, Melvin Jackson from High Point, North Carolina. Melvin Jackson. Stevie B wants to give you a shout out.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
We're united from Houston, Texas. And you're listening to Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Coming in at number 15, the Melody Airs out of Houston, Texas. I just love this group. Their single, My Prayer, from their 2000 album, Looking Unto Jesus. Now, this album was produced by the late Johnny Wilder Jr. Now, I did an exclusive interview with one of the lead vocalists for the Melody Airs. That was Frank Melton III. That was episode number 99. Check out that show, ladies and gentlemen. Frank gave us a lot of history in regards to this group, and that was a good show. That was a real good interview. I also did a recorded version of that live show here on Blog Talk Radio. That was episode number 26. We have a marathon show scheduled for this group in the year 2022. The Lord bless us to see those days. Enjoy my number 15 song by the Melody Airs. You got Stevie B on the ones and twos.
King of kings and Lord of lords, He will hear your praise. I'm praying. I'm praying for you.
want to give a shout out to Deborah King. She lives in Washington, D.C. Deborah King, Stevie B, wants to give you a shout out.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Hello, family. This is Steve Adams, and you're listening to Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Taking you back to the old school. Stevie B, the Blaster Master of Acappella Gospel Music.
Is your congregation in need of lending for a building or expansion project? As your partner and advocate, Diversified Financial Network will take the time to understand your unique situation and develop a financing solution that meets your specific needs. It's an exciting time for your congregation, and what you need is a company with expertise in church financing early in the process. Call us today at 1-866-513-6665 or visit us at www.diversifiedfinancegroup.com.
This is a program reminder. Stevie B's Media Production presents. We're airing live shows here on Blog Talk Radio the first Monday of the month. I'm hosting a live show, the Gospel Light Radio Show. That's a special edition. And my co-host will be doing this show here on April the 6th from 6 to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 to 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. My co-host, Robert Lee Johnson, will be doing a lesson on this broadcast on April the 6th. And then on Tuesday evening each week from 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, I'm hosting a live show, What a Word from the Lord radio show, and each week I have a guest speaker from the Brotherhood of the Churches of Christ who will be presenting a lesson from the Word of God. We're also doing a Community Corner segment that segments of small business owners and entrepreneurs who have products and services for our communities. My co-host, Edward Bishop from Niagara Falls, New York, and Mark N. Skelton from Indianapolis, Indiana, will be presenting lessons from the Word of God on that broadcast. And then on Thursday evening each week from 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, I'll be hosting a live show, the Gospel Light Radio Show. And I have 8 co-hosts on that show who will be presenting lessons from the Word of God. And each week I have 2 co-hosts on the air with me. I'm also taking questions from my Shout It Out platform on social media, Facebook. I'll be posing to one of my co-hosts on that live show. And then on Friday evening each week from 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, I'll be hosting a live show, Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast Radio Show. And I'm playing some of the world's greatest Acappella Gospel music artists on this broadcast. We're also doing the Story Glory segment where I'm interviewing the artists on this show. And my next scheduled interview is on April the 3rd. I'll be interviewing Greg Owens from East St. Louis, Illinois. We're also doing the Top 20 Countdown Show. That's the show that we're doing on tonight. And we're also doing a marathon show. I do that show once a quarter. And the next scheduled marathon show I have is on April the 24th. I'll be featuring the group United Acappella out of Houston, Texas. My on-demand episodes, if you can't catch any of these live shows, you can always go to wherever you're getting your favorite podcast from. Just type in your search bar, Stevie B's Media Productions. And I always like to refer people to my affiliate internet stations. If you can't find these shows where you're getting your favorite podcast from, you can always go to Spotify, go to iHeartRadio, go to Apple iTunes or Apple iTunes, ACARadio.net, iWay Radio, MCCBroadcasting.com, IBCBroadcasting.com. You can also go to YouTube and go to my YouTube channel, see Stevie Acappella, a.k.a. Stevie B, and also on the Church TV Network on YouTube and see their playlist, Acappella Radio. And also go to Deezer and World of Acappella, and coming soon to Pandora. I'd like to give a shout out to all of my sponsors who are sponsoring these radio shows. Sharon Norwood, she's from Chicago, Illinois. Bethesda Memorial Funeral Director of Crematory Services out of DeSoto, Texas. Stanley Phillips out of Little Rock, Arkansas. Diversified Financial Network LLC out of Dallas, Texas. Owners Mark and Charlotte Carroll. And Cheryl Barra from Charlotte, North Carolina. And Yvonne Blazing Cracker Goose from Nashville, Tennessee. The 3 E's of Stevie B's Media Production, it is the objective of this broadcast. We want to educate, we want to edify, we want to encourage you in the study of God's Word. And that will conclude my program announcements. You're listening to Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast. But let's get back to the show.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
I'm counting down my top 20 acapella gospel songs for the month of March. Coming in at number 14, my man Orlando Mookie Tisdale has a new single entitled Move On. Now, Orlando's from Huntsville, Alabama, and this single will move on from this 2019 Southside Church of Christ Homecoming Project. Now, I did an exclusive interview with Orlando on this broadcast. That was episode 124. Great show. Really enjoyed talking to Orlando on the broadcast. I also did a recorded version of that live show. That was episode number 30. Enjoy my number 14 song, Orlando Mookie Tisdale. You got Stevie B on the ones and twos.
So put your trust in God and move on. Move on. You wanna give up now. Every time you try, you're in a felon. You're scared to reach out and ask for some help from your people. So now it's getting rough. Every move you make seems just too tough. So now you're giving up because you feel like you're just stuck. I know that my God can help you. He won't fail you. He'll show you love that's real. I know that if you keep holding on to your failures, you never get a chance to build. So just move on. God's gonna show you what He can do. So just move on. I know that He's gonna make it alright. He'll make it alright. Put your trust in God and just move on. Yeah. Move on. He'll be a ship your God. Yeah. Hold on. You gotta hold on. They do you wrong, don't worry about it. They do you wrong, move on. Just keep on moving on. God and move on. Yeah. I know you're frustrated because you feel like you never make it. You say they done you wrong. Use you for your gift and then they sit you on. So now your bitterness got you running round in the wilderness. And now you feel like nothing in life can bring you up. I know that my God can heal you. He will give you everything you need. I know that if you keep holding on to your bitterness, you make it hard to succeed. So just move on and let God show you what He can do. So just move on. Yeah, I know that He's gonna make it alright. He'll make it alright. Just trust in God and just move on. Trust and just move on. He'll be a ship your God, so just hold on. Hold on. They do you wrong, don't worry about it. They do you wrong, move on. Just keep on moving on. God and move on. You finally gave it up. No more feeling stuck. Now you got your head up, you got your mind right. No more being uptight, and you got your grind right. Stay prayed up, and you got your faith up. You feel so much better, all your doubts gone. God got you strong, so keep moving on. Gotta turn your mindset, just go on and do it today. And then stay with God and work and pray. Working, you can lay away and never run your race. But I tell you, I'll keep moving on. See, you can make me frown when you knock me down. I'll get up and I'll keep moving on. Yes, I'll get up and pray my pain away. I'll get up and I'll keep moving on. Yes, I'll get up and pray my doubt away. I'll get up and I'll keep moving on. Yes, I'll keep moving on. I'll keep moving on.
I want to give a shout out to Tracy Unique Jordan. She lives in Miami, Florida. She works as a counselor there in Miami, Florida. Tracy Unique Jordan, Stevie B, wants to give you a shout out.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Hey everybody, it's Nia Purpose, and I'm inviting y'all to
sit back, relax, and ride with Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast. Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Coming in at number 13, my man Jerome Malone from Athens, Alabama, who has a single Praise Melody. And this song features Commit Acappella Chorus out of Rogersville, Alabama. And, of course, Jerome is from Athens, Alabama. And this single is from this 2003 album, Trinity One. I did an exclusive interview with Jerome on the broadcast. That was episode number 33. Now, this song is number 13 on my Top 20 Countdown show for the month of February. Enjoy my number 13 song by Jerome Malone. You got Stevie B on the ones and twos.
Hallelujah. How many can testify this morning that the Lord is worthy of all the praise, the glory, and the honor? Gave his life on Calvary for a sinner like you and me. So we ought to just give God the highest praise, just to tell him thank you. Y'all want to help me this morning? Won't you help me sing? Hallelujah. Come on, help me sing, yeah. No, he's worthy of praise, glory, and honor. I'm gonna give him the highest praise for all of my days. Y'all don't mind, just let me tell you a few reasons why we should praise him. Come on. See, it's God that woke us all up this morning. Yeah, clothes on the back, food on the table. Unable, why we ought to give him the highest praise. That ain't all he done, all he done. With nails in his hands, nails in his feet, for a sinner like you and me. That's why we ought to praise him endlessly. Y'all, we didn't deserve it, no. Come on, we ought to give him all praise. Now y'all come on and help me sing this song right here. I said, let the Spirit, let it rise. Come on, let the Spirit, let it rise. The praises of our King, he's our King. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna, and you wanna, we gotta, hey. I'm gonna let it ride. Let the glory of the Lord sing. Let the glory of the Lord. You ought to let it ride. The Lord has been good to you. You gotta let it ride. Somebody say it. The praises of what the blessings come pouring down. So we gotta let it ride. Lift your voice and sing. Sing this song right here. Come on. I said, Lord, the people praise you. Say, Lord, the people praise you. You know we lift you up and raise you, Lord. Hey, Lord, you are the Holy One. Yes, you are, Lord. You're the one, you're the only one. You're the one, you're the only one. I said, Lord, the people love you, Lord. Yeah. And we place nobody above you, Lord. Lord, because you are the Holy One. Hey, Lord, that you're the one, you're the only one. Come on, everybody sing hallelujah, hallelujah. All the glory is to you, Lord. Oh, Lord, you are the Holy One. Hey, Lord, that you're the one, you're the only one. You're the one, you're the only one. I said, if I had 10,000 tongues, if I had 10,000 tongues, I would bless you with everyone. I would bless you with everyone. Lord, you are Holy One. You are, oh Lord, that you're the one, you're the only one. You're the one, you're the only one. Say, if I had 10,000 hands, if I had 10,000 hands, I would bless you as you come and oh Lord, you are the
Oh, the Holy One. You're the one, you're the only one. Lift those hands. Let me hear you say, Holly, Holly, hallelujah. Oh, Lord. Said all the glory is due nobody but you, Lord. Said it's all about you, Lord. You are the Holy One, yeah. The Holy One. I said, you're the one, you're the only one. You're the one, you're the only one. I said, you're the one, you're the only one. Nobody but you, Lord. I said, you're the one, you're the only one. You're the one, you're the only one. Hallelujah. Give him the praise. Hallelujah. You're worthy, Lord, forever and ever. Don't lift up holy hands, give you praise. See, we want you to know, Lord. Words can't express how we feel deep inside. We think about your goodness, your grace, and your mercy, Lord. I can't help but praise your holy name. You've been so good, so good.
I want to give a shout out to Captain Winston S. Chambers. He's stationed in Fort Irwin, California. Captain Winston S. Chambers, Stevie B, wants to give you a shout out.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
I'm LaSonia Carter Charleston, and I sing with Truly Blessed out of Atlanta, Georgia. You're listening to Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Coming up next, we got my song of the week. This week we are featuring F.G.F.C.C. Future Grown Folk Presents from Athens, Alabama. And this is their single, Grace and Mercy. Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to love my song of the week.
It's amazing. Forget about yesterday and what happened then. Look ahead to the future and forget about our past sins. There's something God has promised us, and He won't take back. So you better come get it, and you better come get it fast. Come and get your grace. Free to all mankind. I already got mine. Come and get your grace. Don't waste your time. Make up your mind. Mercy is free. It's free. Love all of y'all haters. Oh, you wonder why I'm always smiling and happy. It's because of all the joy that's deep down inside me. Come from all the grace and mercy my God gives to me. It's available to you too, but you have to come and see. Come get your grace. It's free to all mankind. Get yours, you're gonna get mine. Don't dare miss out on this grace. Mercy, don't waste your time. Up your mind. It's grace and mercy. It's free. If you want to know how you can feel the same way too, hear, believe, repent, confess, and then be baptized too. Careful in your life, and sometimes you will fall and sin. For grace and mercy, picks you up and helps you walk again. Oh Lord, I want to thank you for your grace. Your love of a lifetime, that is all mine. Don't let it pass by. Make up your mind. It's free. Yeah.
Yes, that's F.G.F.C.C. Future Grown Folks. I just love that song. I hope you've enjoyed my song of the week.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Cut up next, we got my funny moment. You know I love those comedians because laughter is good for the soul. Enjoy this comedian, Marcus Wiley, Bishop Secular.
Good morning, Concord. My name is Marcus D. Wiley. Hey, TSU, what's up? Okay. What's up? Man, I tell you, now it's 10 o'clock. Y'all a little lively. 8 o'clock, you know, it's a little different. So is this like a, this is a mixture church and a club crowd? I mean, no shade, because, you know, both institutions, you know, they create some of the same dynamics, you know. You got people who hang out at church like it's a club. Then you got folks who go to the club religiously. Yeah. You know, man, I can take on a little journey. Like you go to the club, they got at the club, they got a thing called bouncers. Bouncers are there to maintain order. Make sure you don't sneak in without paying. You go over to the church got a thing called ushers. They here to maintain order. Make sure you don't sneak out without paying your tithes and your out. Close the door. It's offering time. Lock them. You go to the to the club. The club have a bartender. Bartender ushers out spirits. Go to the church. Church have a praise team leader or a pastor. Ushers in the spirit. Yeah. Men try to get with women at the club. Ladies, you don't like it because a brother don't know your name, so he got to reference something you wearing to get your attention. So he got to be like, red, Gucci purse, hold up, Gucci purse. Say little PT, little ponytail, what's up? Holla at your boy. Men try to get with women at church too. They just make more of a spiritual reference. They be more like, virtuous. Something like Mary. What's up? Answer to my prayers. Girl, you must be my rib. Believe it or not, you got people who go to the club, they don't drink, they don't smoke, they don't dance, they don't do nothing. They just like being there. Believe it or not, you got people who come to church. They're not in ministry. They don't participate. They don't give. They don't do nothing. They just like being here. But y'all, I'm one of them Christians, what you call, I'm free. Everybody say free. I came from a church where they said, any way you bless me, Lord, I'll be satisfied. And I took that and ran with it, right? Because 8 years ago, my wife came up to me. She was like, babe, I'm pregnant, and it's yours. I was like, all right, put that on me. Okay. But we ain't know nothing about having kids. And I was at the barber shop, and the dude came up to me. He said, say, bro, you about to have a baby. I was like, nah, my wife is. But it's like the same thing. He's like, well, you know, I work at the hospital. I was like, you the doctor? He's like, nah, I work at the hospital, and I get stuff. I was like, you get stuff? He's like, yeah, you're going to need Pampers. You're going to need milk. I work at the hospital, and I get stuff. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, how much? He said, give me $100. Concord Church, in my garage, stacked from the floor to the ceiling, were boxes of diapers and milk. Here's where I went wrong. One Sunday after church, I took one of these other Christians that's not free home with me. We go through the garage. He see all the boxes. He like, man, what's all these boxes? I said, pimp, that's milk and diapers. He said, man, I bet you spent an arm and a leg on all that. I said, $100. Dude at the barbershop hooked me up. Here you go, boy. That's stealing. That man stole that stuff, and you got your baby drinking this stolen milk. Your baby could drink this milk and die. He gonna kill my baby. But that's how they act when they not getting blessed. Something always wrong with your blessing. And them type of Christians don't even read the Bible, because somewhere in there it say the wealth of the wicked is laid up for the righteous. And I'm just trying to see how you going to get the wicked's wealth if you don't know nobody wicked. Some of y'all praying for a flat screen, you better go to the barber shop. All right, y'all good?
Yes, you've been listening to my funny bone, because laughter is good for the soul.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're enjoying the flight tonight on the blast. I'm playing some of the world's greatest acapella gospel music artists, the sweet sounds of voices. We're flying 30,000 feet, and I'm dropping bombs everywhere.
Stevie B, Gospel Blast. Stevie B, Gospel Blast. Stevie B, Gospel Blast. Gospel Blast.
You're in the mix with Stevie B, the Blaster Master of Acappella Gospel Music.
I'm counting down my top 20 acapella gospel songs for the month of March. Coming in at number 12, my man Monte Cuba from Houston, Texas. His single, Jesus. I just love this song. It's from his 2016 album, The Journey. And I did an exclusive interview with Monte on the broadcast. That was episode 108. Really enjoyed talking to Monte on the show. And I also did a recorded version of that live show here on Blog Talk Radio. That was episode number 27. Check out those recorded version episodes. Enjoy my number 12 song by Monte Cuba. You got Stevie B on the ones and twos.
Beep bump, 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 beep bump, bump, bump.
All by myself, I'm just not perfect. All by myself, I'm just no good. And if I work all day to fix it, it never comes out like it should. So I open myself to one who's perfect. Open myself to someone good. Don't have to work all day to fix it. It always comes out like it should. Oh, his name is Jesus, the one who took away my sin. Jesus, the one. With him I always win. Jesus, the one who brightens up my day. Jesus, the truth, the light, the way. How is it that you just sit there and watch your life just slip away? You keep on wishing for tomorrow. Will be better. But he only promised you today. You wasted enough time, so rise and see. God is waiting on you to try. Call his name. Go ahead, go ahead. Angels will rejoice on high. Jesus, the one who took away my sin. The one with him I always win. The one who brightens up my day. The truth, the light, the way. Jesus, the one who took away my sin. The one with him I always win. Jesus, the one who brightens up my day. The truth, the light, the way. And I want you to know I am persuaded He will always keep me. I am persuaded and He will never leave me. I am persuaded that one day I'll see His face. I'll see His face. I am persuaded. Oh, I believe. With him I always win. The one who brightens up my day. The truth, the light, the way. Jesus, the one who took away my sin. Jesus, the one with him I always win. Jesus, the one who brightens up my day. Make my light even brighter. The truth, the light, the way. He's the only way. He's the only way. Jesus, the wonderful name. Jesus. Oh yeah. Jesus.
I want to give a shout out to Karen Denson Williams. She lives in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Karen Denson Williams, Stevie B, wants to give you a shout out.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
What's going on, everybody? This is Mario McKinnon coming to you from Charlotte, North Carolina, and you're listening to Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast. Y'all keep listening.
For everything He's done, I got to praise the Lord.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Spinning on the ones and twos, it's Stevie B, the Blastamassa of Acappella Gospel Music.
Coming in at number 11, Shady Chorus out of Houston, Texas. They have a new single, Sounds of Love, from the 2019 album Surrounded by Love. And this group features Frank Melton III, formerly of the Melody Airs. Now, this album hadn't been released yet, so once they get it released, we're going to try to get it debuted here on this broadcast. And this group is making their way to the blast in the year 2023. Lord bless us to see those days. Enjoy my number 11 song by Shady Chorus. You got Stevie B on the ones and twos.
What does love look like? What does love sound like? What do you see? What do you hear? Does it look like rain? Does it sound like wind from up above, blowing strong? Like to be falling.
shout out to one of my good friends, Alan Stutterman. He lives in Waysboro, North Carolina. Alan Stutterman, Stevie B wants to give you a shout out.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
This is Dodge Burnett coming from Charlotte, North Carolina, representing Testament, and you're listening to Stevie B's Acappella Music Blast.
Hey, this is Amber Baldwin from Greensboro, North Carolina, representing Testament Acappella, and you're listening to Stevie B's Acappella Music Blast.
Hey, this is Crystal Stevenson from Greensboro, North Carolina, representing Testament Acappella, and you are listening to Stevie B's Acappella Music Blast.
This is Joe Caesar from Valdosta, Georgia, representing Testament, and you listen to Stevie B's Acappella Music Blast.
This is Teray Mack out of Jacksonville, Florida, representing Testament Acappella, and you're listening to Stevie B's Acappella Music Blast.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Dropping the beat. Stevie B, the Blaster Master of Acappella Gospel Music.
Welcome. This is Garrick Edison of the Acappella group One Hope in Christ, straight out of Louisville, Kentucky. And you're listening to Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast radio show. And he's dropping bombs. Boom, boom.
Hi, this is Yvonne Gooch, owner of Blazing Crackers, and I am a proud sponsor of Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Blazing Crackers, they on fire. You need a treat, you're hungry, you need something. So you need a treat, you're hungry, shouting up hungry, need something. Blazing Crackers, B-L-A-Z-I-N Crackers, yeah. B-L-A-Z-I-n Crackers, yeah. B-L-A-Z-I-n Crackers, yeah. Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Hey, this is John Poo Malone, and you're listening to the Acappella Gospel Music Blast with Stevie B. Hey.
Coming up next, we got my monthly triple spin for the month of March. And for this month of March, we are featuring the group Revelation Acappella from Orlando, Florida. And we're taking 3 singles from their 2014 album, From the Heart. Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to love these singles I'm playing for my monthly triple spin by the group Revelation Acappella. And the 3 singles are Just Keep Still. That'll be followed by Gethsemane. I love that song, Gethsemane. And that'll be followed by Amazing. Enjoy my monthly triple spin for the month of March, featuring Revelation Acappella. You got Stevie B on the ones and twos.
I try to incline my heart to hear the word of God, but the noise of life can drown him out. But if I just keep still, his voice is clear, yeah, 'cause he's been watching over me all the while. If I should go to the east on the wings of the morning light, he gently leads me towards the day of resting sun. Go to the sea where the storms of life are raging round. If I just keep still, yeah, God will reveal I try to run this Christian race, but sometimes I go astray, and it seems I'm running out of time. But if I just keep still, God will reveal that I'm still headed for the finish line. If I go to the east on the wings of the morning light, He gently leads me towards the day of my destination. Go to the sea where the storms of life are raging all around. I know that God will reveal. Yes, He will. Ooh, yeah, yeah. If I should go to the east on the wings of the morning light, ooh, yeah, He leads me towards the setting sun. Where the storms of life are raging round, God will reveal, yeah. Yes, He will, yeah. That He watches me all the while, from the mountain to the valley, from the stars to the sea. If His eye is on the sparrow, I know that He watches me. Woo. Hey, hey. Ooh, 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 yeah. For raging, your love shines on me. No matter where I be, no matter where I be, I know that well, He's watching over me. Yeah. From the east to the west, from the north to the sea, He's watching over me. If you believe it, say yeah.
What wondrous love I see, freely shown for you and me, by the one who did atone. You see, just to show His matchless grace, Jesus came down here and He took my place.
Can't you see him as he's praying in the garden all alone? Hey, just for me. Oh, no good sinner like me. Thank you, Jesus. Oh, what love. Wait right here, he told us three. I need you to stay right here and watch for me. But they heard no big sermon. Can you believe those three disciples slept? While my loving Savior, he cried, he wept. Oh, Father, but if it's your will, you know that I'll do it. Said I'm ready now. Then he went a little further. Then they led him up the hill, hung him high, stretched him wide. Father, not my will, but thine. I can hear him cry in the garden. Oh, my love, oh, my love. His love took my place. Yeah. Lord, thank you, Jesus. Hey. For me, in the garden, thank you for your love. Lord, you never fail me, love. Thank you. In Gethsemane alone. In the garden, all you paid, all the love you gave, just was shown in Gethsemane alone. Thank you for your love. Never failing love. Thank you. In Gethsemane alone. Oh, I never can pay what love all the love you gave. And you know what's shown in Gethsemane alone. In the garden.
Thank you,
Please
Lord.
help me to embrace your grace.
Yeah.
Your amazing love.
Thank you for your love. Thank you for your peace. Woo, 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 woo. That comforts me. Thank you for your joy in the midst of my storm. But most of all, I thank you for setting me free. Your amazing love.
I want to give a shout out to Gail Sparks. She lives in Dallas, Texas. Gail Sparks, Stevie B wants to give you a shout out.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
This is Troy Marables of Made New Acappella in Louisville, Kentucky, and you're listening to Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Been a long time. Been a long time. I see Mary. I see Martha.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
It's your favorite DJ, Stevie B, the Blaster Master of Acappella Gospel Music.
I'm counting down my top 20 acapella gospel songs for the month of March. Coming in at number 10, my man Dorian Paul from Houston, Texas. His single Christian Life from his 2016 album Breakthrough. Now, this song features Frank Melton III and Steve Adams, both from Houston, Texas. And I did an exclusive interview with Dorian on the broadcast. That was episode number 81. That was a great show. Really enjoyed talking to Dorian. And also did a recorded version of that live show here on Blog Talk Radio. That was episode number 21. Now, in 2008, Dorian was the recipient for the NACAMA Award, National Academy Christian Acapella Music Artist Award for the Album of the Year. He had the Song of the Year, Best Video, Producer of the Year, and Male Vocalist of the Year. Enjoy my number 10 song by Dorian Paul. You got Stevie B on the ones and twos.
I bet you didn't think it would be rough like this. Yeah. Bet you thought that you could make your old life sing. Yeah. Bet you wasn't ready for the turns and twists. Yeah, yeah. Hey, the Christian life, my
looking for peace. That seems to be the statement going out all over this country. People trying to figure out just what to do. Cards on the table show don't look good. Want to do the right thing, looking at the wrong thing. Oh, the wrong thing looks tempting. But you said you was gonna do right. But you didn't know you were in for a fight. And I'm telling you, if you talking about living this Christian life, you better get ready if you're talking about this Christian life. Oh, ain't no joke if you're talking about living this Christian life. But the fight is sure worth fighting if you're living the Christian life. Can't do this, can't do that. That's the very thing I wanna do, and that's a fight. Fighting these urges and these surges to get my money out and just go splurging. But the bills have gotta be paid. I don't even know why I'm feeling this way. Said you was gonna do right, but you didn't know you were in for a fight. And I'm telling you, if you talking about a living this Christian life, you better get ready if you're talking about the Christian life. Hey, put up your duke, y'all. Living this Christian life, and the fight is sure worth fighting if you, yeah. Christian life, y'all. Living this Christian life. Oh, wait, I promise it is worth it.
is sure worth fighting. The fight is sure worth fighting, yo. Hey, hey, hey. Ooh, I really wanna be the best for you. Hey, Lord. Christian life. Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's hard. Yeah. But the fight is sure worth fighting. That's what I want to live. It's alright, didn't it would be rough like this. But you thought that you could make your whole life alive. Hey, that's what I want to live. It's alright, all the turns and twists. Hey, hey, the Christian life, my friend. Christian life, yeah, come on, y'all. Living this Christian life. It's alright.
I want to give a shout out to Nate Price. He lives in Wichita, Kansas. Nate Price, Stevie B, wants to give you a shout out.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Hey family, what's good? This is E-Sage with Straight Company. And you're listening to Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Blast, the Master Blaster. Go ahead on.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Coming in at number 9, Genesis Archer from Jacksonville, Florida. Her single Higher Ground from her 2012 album I'm a Soldier. And I did an exclusive interview with Genesis on this broadcast. That was episode number 20. And I also have a marathon show scheduled for Genesis sometime this year, the year 2020. And in 2019, Genesis was the recipient of the Acappella Music Award Female Artist of the Year. Enjoy my number 9 song by Genesis Archer. You got Stevie B on the ones and twos.
You cannot shake the faith I'm moving. You cannot mess with me, I'm moving. Jesus, stay waiting on me, moving. You cannot mess with me, I'm moving. Raise the higher ground. I'm away on a mission, yeah. Every day I'm striving harder just to make it to heaven. You may try to discourage me with scandalous ways, oh yeah. But you can start me on the solid rock of stand. I'm gonna keep on working, Lord, for your kingdom. 'Cause in the end, I wanna be where you are. So I gotta keep working, I got to keep moving, I got to keep going every day. In the end, I wanna be with you. I'm going high. You cannot shake the faith I'm moving. You cannot mess with me, I'm moving. I'm moving higher, higher, moving higher, higher, higher ground. You cannot mess with me. nobody can hold me down, no, no. 'Cause in the end, I'm gonna be with you. I'm going high. You cannot shake the faith. I'm going high. You cannot mess with me. I'm moving. I'm going higher, higher, higher. I'm going higher, higher, higher. Oh, you cannot mess with me. Can't you see me, Lord? Higher.
Moving, devil, you can't stop me. Daily, you say trap, say you try to reroute me, but me not moving, me not going nowhere. You said which I was made, so you won't delay me. I keep on praising the praise to keep at peace. No politics can meet the mountain top is what I'm seeking. So stop grabbing at me, enemies, get out of my way. Christ, I need your grace, the heart has won't behave, and so I keep moving.
I keep on lifting you higher. I keep on loving you higher. I keep on praising you higher. I keep on worshiping
So I
you
keep moving.
higher. I tell the world about your love. I tell the world about your grace. Yeah, yeah. Oh,
And so I keep moving.
I'm moving higher. I gotta go higher in you. I wanna go higher. I just gotta go higher in you. I love the Lord. Can't you see me? I'm going higher. Please help me. Higher, higher. I'm going higher, higher. I wanna go higher, higher. I'm going higher, moving higher.
I want to give a shout out to my dear brother Johnny Fuller from Pampa, Texas. Johnny Fuller, Stevie B wants to give you a shout out.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Hi, this is Jeremy Roberts, singer of No Mistakes and album I Forgive You, and you're listening to Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Coming in at number 8 is my man Teray Mack from Jacksonville, Florida. He has a new single entitled Thank God from his 2019 EP entitled Rich, and we debuted that EP here on The Blast. It was episode 146, and this song features Amber Baldwin from Greensboro, North Carolina. She's a member with Teray in the group Testament Acappella Ensemble. Enjoy my number 8 song by Teray Mack. You got Stevie B on the ones and twos.
One time for my G-O-D. One time for my G-O-D. Yeah. One time for my G-O-D. One time for my G-O-D.
So many blessings, so many times that we take you for granted. You gave strength to the weary and power to the weak. And though we are not perfect, your favor doesn't cease. No, through the fire and through the rain, you loosed all the shackles, you broke every chain. You are a sovereign God, I'm indebted to you forever. Lift up your name. I'm not afraid because my Lord will never fail. Whatever weapon formed, God will prevail. If you ever wonder how my God is so blind, these are the reasons why. It's to die on the cross. Yeah. We would not be lost, and then we will thank God for that. Hard times, no stressing, it's a lesson. I got Jesus, so I'ma keep pressing. Yeah. I don't worry about my enemies because I'm my haters, I'm my elevator. Thank God for that. Remember where your help comes from. Thank God for that. Thank God for that. Thank God for that.
Over and over, I'm in awe of your power, Lord. Your ways are so amazing. I'll forever be indebted to the way that you love me, Lord, and I'll forever praise your name. I don't know why you love me, but I am forever grateful. 'cause by your grace and by your favor I have victory. And now today I'm stronger because you touched me harder. If you ever really wonder why I'm fly, here are the reasons why.
It's just a play on the coast, so we would not be lost, and then we hard times, no stress, and it's a lesson. Check out Jesus, so I keep pressing. I don't worry about my enemies because I'm a hater, I'm a elevator.
Remember where your help comes from, and I will.
It's just a play on the cross, so we would not be lost, and I will. Hard times, no stress, and it's a lesson. I got Jesus, so I keep pressing. I don't worry about my enemies because all my haters, all my elevators, they got it. They got it.
Your ways are so amazing.
I want to give a shout out to Linda Dilly. She lives in Sand Springs, Oklahoma. Linda Dilly. Stevie B wants to give you a shout out.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
In 4, 3, 2. Hey, this is Dorian Paul, and you're listening to Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast. Ooh, wee.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Coming in at number 7 is Journey Acappella out of Detroit, Michigan. It's all about him. I just love this song. And this song is written by Thurman Meadows, and it's from their 2016 album, Journey Acappella. And I did an exclusive interview with one of the lead vocalists of that group, Tony Washington. That was episode number 50. That was a great show. Enjoy my number 7 song by Journey Acappella. You got Stevie B on the 1s and 2s.
It's not about me.
It's not about me.
It's not about you.
It's not about you.
It's not about them.
It's not about them.
But it's all about him.
But it's all about him.
It's not about me.
It's not about me.
It's not about you.
It's not about you.
It's not about them.
It's not about them.
But it's all about him.
But it's all about him.
It's not about me.
It's not about me.
It's not about you.
It's not about you.
It's not about them.
It's not about them.
But it's all about him.
But it's all about him.
It's not about me.
It's not about
Oh no, it's not about you.
It's not about you.
It's not about them.
It's not about them.
But it's all about him.
But it's all about him.
We wanna elevate our prayer.
We wanna elevate our prayer.
And you we wanna give you what is due. Oh Lord, we owe it all to you.
Oh Lord, we owe it all to you.
We wanna elevate our prayer.
We wanna elevate our prayer.
And you we wanna give you what is due. We owe it all to you. Oh Lord, we magnify you. And we wanna lift you higher. It's not about me, Lord, but it's all about you. Oh Lord, we magnify you. And we wanna lift you higher. It's not about me, Lord, but it's all about you. It's not about me. It's not about you.
It's not about you.
It's not about them.
It's not about them.
But it's all about him.
But it's all about him.
Sometimes we get the big head. See, we've been walking around saying things we never should have said. When all alone, if you would focus on the Lord and not on yourself, now it wouldn't have been so bad. Lord, I'm learning to trust in you. If you knew like I knew on your feet. Give him the glory, the honor, the praise that he's due. And here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna elevate our
and to you, elevate our praise and lift you up. We wanna give you what is due. We owe it all to you. Oh Lord, we magnify you, and we wanna lift you higher. It's not about me, Lord, but it's all about you. Oh Lord, we magnify you, and we wanna lift you higher. It's not about me, Lord, but it's all about you. It's not about me. It's not about you. It's not about you. It's not about them. It's not about them. But it's all about him. But it's all about him. It's not about
I want to give a shout out to Bob Barks. He works at Best Buy here in Fayetteville, North Carolina. He lives in Fayetteville, North Carolina. Bob Barks, Stevie B, wants to give you a shout out.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Hey, what up, guys? This is Melody Bailey, and you're listening to Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Taking you back to the old school. Stevie B, the Blaster Master of Acappella Gospel Music.
Coming in at number 6, Tiffany Malone from Athens, Alabama. Her single, Let Nothing Turn Me Around, from her 2011 album, Reasons Why. And I did an exclusive interview with Tiffany on the broadcast. That was episode number 7. That was a great show. Enjoy my number 6 song by Tiffany Malone. You got Stevie B on the ones and twos.
There's a story of an old sister who would come to church every Sunday. It was pain aching in her body. She would struggle from the back of the church all the way to the front pew, sometimes with tears streaming from her eyes. And one day, one of those young sisters got beside her sister, and she told that old sister, "Sister, if you're in so much pain, why don't you just turn around and just stay home sometime?" That old sister just held her Bible close and said these words:
"As I read the stories of old, and I look at old man Job, he lost everything that he had in just one day. Now can't you see him as he spoke with his wife when she said, you ought to curse your God and die? I can imagine with tears in his eyes, I can hear Job say, I won't let turn me around. Though he slay me, I'm still gonna trust the Lord. No sickness, no sorrow, no pain. See, this is what I've learned. You see, when times in life get hard, that's when you ought to fall down and worship God. So I won't let nothing.
She told us, she said, before I take it back, I'll add more.
What about those Hebrew boys? Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. When the king said, better bow down before that image that day. Well, those boys were scared of the fire. Hey, they looked the king dead in their eyes. With no fear in their hearts, I can hear them say, I won't let
nothing
sometimes my road, that it gets a little rocky here and there. And every now and then my burdens get heavy.
You're like giving up.
I'm gonna keep moving, and I'll never turn around. I'm determined, I've got a made up mind, I'm gonna get my crown. She told her, she said, I won't let nothing, no, I won't let nothing get aching in my body. You make me think about Jesus.
Yeah.
Hey, how they whipped him all night long. As he marched up that hill, I can't imagine. Can't you hear his mother calling? But I hear him say, I can't stop. I can't quit. I gotta keep moving. Can't gonna fall. Listen here, sister. You see, he took the pain from me. The least I can do is take a little pain from him. I ain't gonna let it turn me around. Won't let it stop me now.
Hello, this is Mike Dow from Called by God Acappella Ensemble, all the way from Nashville, Tennessee. And you, yes you, can hear our singles Get Behind Me, Satan and Brighter Day right here on Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Coming up next, we got my funny bones. You know, I love those comedians because laughter is good for the soul. Enjoy this comedian, Bob Smiley.
Even when I was a kid, man, I remember, because I used to get in trouble at church a lot, too, and not because weird things. First of all, I'm deaf in this ear. I should tell you that, too, because I want to hang out with you guys afterwards in the lobby if you have time, but I'm deaf in this ear, so if you're standing on this side and you're talking to me and I ignore you, no offense, it's because I'm deaf, and, if you're on this side and I'm ignoring you, you're annoying. I'm just saying, so... Something about James looking in a mirror. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm deaf in this ear, and that used to backfire in church because I remember one time the preacher was up there praying, and I was sitting in the church, and I started squishing my eyes, like rubbing my eyes, not realizing that what I could hear, everybody else could hear. So I'm just sitting there, and I'm going, and my dad was like, Bob, shh. And I looked up, and I was like, what? And he goes, you're not supposed to be doing that. And I was like, well, you're not supposed to have your head up, put your head down. And so he was like all mad and everything. And I was like, oh, great, I got to really watch myself. And he finished praying, and that's why I was sitting there, and I was like, okay, I'm just going to be good. And I'll never forget. I mean, this is probably one of the worst spankings I ever got, and I totally deserved it. But I was sitting there, and I was sitting next to my brother. This is the part nobody believes, but a fly landed on his head, okay? And you're not supposed to talk in church. My dad had just told me that. So I had a songbook in my lap, and I was like, whoa, he kind of looks weird. I should take care of my little brother. How do I get that fly off his head? Boom, right? In my defense, the fly was gone, but so was I. My dad picked me up, carried me like a football down the aisle, and all I knew was I was in a place of God, so I just started shouting out scriptures. I was like, get thee behind me, Satan, get thee behind me. My dad was like, don't worry, I'll be behind you. Oh, yeah. I was halfway out, and he was like squeezing me, and I knew it was going to be bad. And so I grabbed one of the pews, and the only thing I could think of was I just started going, somebody deliver me from this evil, deliver me, please. But my dad's a big Bible reader, too, so he was like, everybody stay calm. I'm going to lay hands on the boy. So remember one of the worst.
Yes, you've been listening to my funny bone. That boy, no, he crazy. Because laughter is good for the soul.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you are enjoying the flight tonight on the blast. I'm playing some of the world's greatest acapella gospel music artists, the sweet sounds of voices. We're flying 30,000 feet, and I'm dropping bombs everywhere.
Stevie B, Gospel Blast. Stevie B, Gospel Blast. Stevie B, Gospel Blast.
You're in the mix with Stevie B, the Blaster Master of Acappella Gospel Music.
Coming up next, we got my song of the week. This week, we have been featuring the group F.G.F.C.C. Future Grown Folks presents from Athens, Alabama, and their single, Grace and Mercy. Enjoy my song of the week.
His amazing. Forget about yesterday and what happened then. Look ahead to the future and forget about our past sins. There's something God has promised us. So you better come get it, and you better come get it fast. Come on and get your grace. Free to all mankind. I already got mine. Come on, get your grace. Don't waste your time. Make up your mind. Mercy is free. It's free. Love all of y'all. Oh, you wonder why I'm always smiling and happy. It's because of all the joy that's deep down inside me. Come from all the grace and mercy my God gives to me. It's available to you too, but you have to come and see. Come get your grace. It's free to all mankind. Get yours, you wanna get mine. Don't dare miss out on this grace. Mercy, don't waste your time. Up your mind. It's grace and mercy free. It's free. If you want to know how you can feel the same way too, hear, believe, repent, confess, and then be baptized too. Got to live your life, and sometimes you will fall and sin. For grace and mercy, please do it and help you walk again. Oh Lord, I want to thank you for your grace. The love of a lifetime, that is all mine. Don't let it pass by. Don't waste your time. Make up your mind. It's free. It's free. It's free. It's free.
mercy. Don't waste your time. Make up your mind. I said grace and mercy is free.
Yes, that's F.G.F.C.C. Future Grown Folks presents Grace and Mercy. I hope you've enjoyed my song of the week.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Coming up next, we got my number 5 song by the Soul Influence. Their single Weakness. This group's out of Houston, Texas. Their single's Weakness from their 2007 album You Gotta Believe. And the Soul Influence is making their way to the blast sometime this year, 2020. I gotta look at my calendar, but they coming sometime this year, 2020. Enjoy my song of the week by the Soul Influence. You got Stevie B on the ones and twos.
It's time to let somebody know. It's time to let them troubles go. Your head is down, you're licking your wounds, a pity party, broken hearted, evil made you lose your self-control. Try to make it on your own. Do you realize that's just a foolish scheme? It's dangerous without the Lord. The devil uses deadly force, and you're mortally wounded without your shield of faith.
In the army of the Lord and King, fight your battles under His command. You find that you don't have to do a thing. You've got the victory in His mighty hand, but in your weakness, Jesus brings power in your midnight. That's His mighty power. There's no song in your spirit, no demon come near you, and so encourage your soul.
It's time to let somebody know. It's time to let them troubles go. Your head is down, you're licking the wounds, the pity party, broken heart, evil makes you lose your self-control.
In the army of the Lord and King, fight your battles under His command. You'll find that you don't have to do a thing. He's got the victory in His mighty hand. In your weakness, that's His mighty power. There's a song in your spirit, no demon come near you, and no encourage your soul in your weakness. Jesus brings power in your midnight. That's His mighty power. There's a song in your spirit, no demon come near you, and no encourage your soul in your weakness. Jesus brings power in your midnight. That's His mighty power. Making a way for you. Yes, no demon come near you. Hey, I just encourage your soul. I just want to encourage you tonight. Hey, Jesus brings power to God. That's His mighty power. It's a song in your spirit. No demon come near you, and no encourage your soul in your weakness. Jesus brings power in your midnight. Hey, that's His mighty when you think there's nowhere you can turn. No demon. He's holding on to you.
want to give a shout out to Morgan Taylor Shroud. She lives in Houston, Texas. Morgan Taylor Shroud. Stevie B wants to give you a shout out.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Hey everybody, this is Eric Gwynn, and you're listening to Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Coming in at number 4, my man Darryl Barnett from Los Angeles, California. He has a new single entitled Why from his 2018 album, Way to Go. And this Darryl was the 2018 recipient of the NACAMA Song of the Year. And we debuted that album here on the broadcast. That was episode number 61. And also did a recorded version of that live show here on Blog Talk Radio. That was episode number 8 on my recorded version shows. Enjoy my number 4 song by Darryl Barnett. You got Stevie B on the ones and twos.
Allegiance to the.
Tell me what we gon' do.
I used to know you, but
don't call like you used to.
If you still love me, can I
give me a chance just to say how I feel? It may hurt you, but what I'm seeing is real. I love to see children play.
I got this pressure.
There's a new pill I saw today.
I'm hypocritical.
Nothing is wrong. Take a picture and just smile, but it's coming after a while.
We keep believing lies. Then let the happy die. Because I need to know.
Holding me down,
sisters dying of age.
I know my man don't sleep around.
Don't be stupid,
we all gon' die, and since you only live once, you do you go ahead and live your life. My pastor is on TV,
but are we building people?
Bound for divorce,
we're wasting money. Tell me,
why should I save? Let me have my worldly things. God said He'll supply my needs.
That ain't what it means.
Why,
go back home.
I'd like to give a shout out to Sissy Strojan. She lives in Laos, Tennessee. She's a hairdresser and she's an author. Sissy Strojan, Stevie B wants to give you a shout out.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
This is Orlando Tisdale, a.k.a. Mookie, and you are listening to me on Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Spinning on the ones and twos, it's Stevie B, the Blaster Master of Acappella Gospel Music.
Coming in at number 3, Called by God. Acappella ensemble out of Nashville, Tennessee, one of my favorite groups. And they have a new single, Yes Is On The Way. And this song features Dwayne Pugh from Dallas, Texas. And we debuted this album here on the broadcast, the 2019 album For His Purpose, episode 134. Great show, great album. And also did a recorded version of that live show here on Blog Talk Radio. It's episode number 32. Enjoy my number 3 song by Called by God.
It's on the way, yeah. It's on the way, yeah. Your promises are yea and amen. I celebrate with all that I am. Your promises are yea and amen. I celebrate with all that I am. Yeah, yeah. All that I am. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Promises. Holy Spirit, please intercede. I will release you, speak what is best for me. Whatever you say, it shall come to pass. That's why I'll learn to trust you more. Oh, limitless God, limitless power, your only desire is to see me go higher.
want to give a shout out to Creola Doctory. She lives in Chiefland, Florida. Creola Doctory, Stevie B wants to give you a shout out.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
This is Gerald McLean, Chorus Director of the Church of Christ United in Psalms Worship Chorale from Atlanta, Georgia. You are listening to Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Coming in at number 2, straight coming in from one of my power groups, straight coming in from Louisville, Kentucky, and they have a new single, Awesome. Now, we're still waiting for the release of this new album, so once it gets released, we're going to try to debut that here on the broadcast. Now, this song was the 2016 NACAMA Song of the Year, and I did a marathon show for Straight Company. That was episode number 76. Great show. This group was established in 1975, so that's about what? They've been singing about 40 years now, something to that effect. So I had 2 of the original members of that group on this show. That was Jesse Mara Isays and Mark Clemens, the legendary Mark Clemens. They made that clear to me on the broadcast. And also had one of the vocalists, George Smith. Gun Smitty was on the broadcast. That was a great show. Check that show out. That's episode number 76 on my on-demand episodes. Also, I did a recorded version of that live show. That's episode number 18. Enjoy my number 2 song by Straight Company. You got Stevie B on the ones and twos.
I stand in awe of you.
Now that I'm done with my morning prayer, I figured out within got a melody. Tell him how much I care. Whoa. There it is, continuous praise upon my lips. Mere words cannot explain, but now y'all can hear it. Magnificent, omnipotent, gracious, He's shown up, amazing. No words are strong enough, no superlative is good enough. With tears all in my eye, I recognize He don't mind if I call Him awesome. Let me yes, Christianity needs to roll. This is your anthem, oh yeah.
When I recapitulate my trials and my struggles, it's still amazing how I made it through. Never giving is what you told me. I keep running towards the mountain. Don't look back, just keep my trust in you. Lord, I can take it. I know I can make it. 'Cause you prove you never failed me yet. No matter the angels keep us score. The battle is the Lord's. It's a war the devil will regret. But touching me 'cause you're awesome.
I want to give a shout out to Mary Birdsong. She's from Nashville, Tennessee. Mary Birdsong, Stevie B wants to give you a shout out.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Hello, I'm Thurman Metters with the Ministry Church of Christ Adult Chorus, and you're listening to Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
You're in the mix with Stevie B, the Blaster Master of Acappella Gospel Music.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, according to the clock on the wall, it's time for me to bring this big iron bird on down to the ground. I need to bring it on down. I need to bring it on down. Bring it on down. Let me bring it down. Come on down. All right, now that we got this big iron bird on the ground safely, ladies and gentlemen, this is the part of the show where I have to say good night. I really enjoyed playing these inspirational songs and tickling your funny bone. I want to thank my listeners for riding with me on the blast tonight. You cannot deny what you're on the blast on a Friday night. I'm playing the world's greatest acapella gospel music artists, the sweet sounds of voices. I want to thank most of all the God of heaven through our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for allowing me the privilege, and it is indeed a privilege, to spend this time with you on a Friday night. So until we meet again, may God continue to bless your lives and may He bless you real, real good. You've been listening to Stevie B's Acapella Gospel Music Blast.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
My number one song for the month of March is from that group Vision out of Houston, Texas. They have a new single, Favor, from their 2019 album, While I'm Still Young. And this group also features LaAndre Melton. That's Frank Melton, the son there. And this group was also the recipients of the 2018 National Academy Christian Acapella Music Artist Award, Contemporary Artist of the Year. You're going to love my number one song, Favor. I just love that song. Enjoy my number one song. You got Stevie B on the ones and twos. Good night, everybody. God bless you.
I'm nothing without you.
Hey, come on, somebody. Oh. I've never seen before. Amazing grace behind every door. I cannot escape God's love. He pours it way down from above. If you ask me how I made it this far, I'll be sure to tell you it's by God. Oh, favor. I'm living on
trusting in the Lord, that it's a part of the plan to mold me and make me, strengthen and shape me. 'Cause what the devil means for evil, God works for my good, and we call that favor. Anybody got that favor? Yeah, yeah. I need you in my life. Please don't take it away from me. I can't walk without it. I can't even talk without it. There's no me without you.
Stevie B, gospel blast. Stevie B, gospel blast. Stevie B, gospel blast.
You've been listening to Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast, episode 170.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.